Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show, and it's time for your Leeds versus Manchester United pre-match chat. It's the big one for us. I think it's the big one for them as well. Maybe the latest generation of Manchester United fans won't believe so, but we had Adam on yesterday from the United stand, and if you haven't had a chance to watch that, just watch that, because he really poured out how much it means to his generation of Manchester United fans as well. It's the big one. It's the Roses derby, you know what I mean? It's white versus red. It's Yorkshire versus Lancashire. It's the big one. And this is the first time, like, top flight game in front of fans at Ellen Road for, like, over 18 years. I think if Ronaldo plays in the match, it'll be the longest distance between fixtures for a player to play, which is like 18 years and so many days. It's been a long time in the making. Me, as a Leeds United fan, could not wait for this fixture. It's massive. You know, the atmosphere is going to be palpable. Like I've said to everyone who isn't aware, like, trust me, this is next level. You know, this the Liverpool Manchester United one, and I guess it's known globally, and it has that. But this is, without saying, this is a violent atmosphere. Like it's not something you can really, pinpoint. We've heard like the likes of Scholes and Ferguson speak about it in the past. It really is, palpable. And there'll be a lot of Manchester United players that will not have experienced this style of atmosphere, this type of atmosphere. And people that downplay it and go, oh, whatever, nah, this is a different vibe. And you'll see that on Sunday, you know, provided we don't concede like in the early part of the game, then it'd just be... it'd be brutal. But I know that marching on together, everything in the build-up is going to be the best atmosphere that I've experienced. You know, I know that for a fact. I wasn't lucky enough to have a season ticket, them 18 years ago. So now this is different. This is different. You know, I did go in the Carling Cup. I think we lost like 3. Michael Owen got a couple. I was in the East Stand as well at that point. But no, this is different. This is going to be different. And I can't wait. I cannot wait, you know. It's like form for me out of the window. We have to look. I take a point now, which scrap that. You know, I said this as the fixture grows closer. We have to go into this wanting to win the game. Of course, we all want to win the game, but you know, I say it every day on match day. I get them jitters, and I'll be saying we're winning this game, and people have been saying that anyway. I mean, the stats and the form and everything doesn't back that up. And we have to be a little bit realistic in that respect. But it's a big one, man. It's a big one for us. Form at Ellen Road for Leeds United, we've got 1 clean sheet in our last 7 Premier League games. Our record as well against teams currently in the top 7, we've conceded on average over 2.5 goals per game in the 4 games played against teams in the top 7. Drawing 1 and losing 3. You know, we were battered by Arsenal, for example. You know, we've conceded a lot of goals, Man City, Liverpool, etc. You know, and Man United will be confident that they can do something similar. You know, Ronaldo scored in midweek. Maybe that's a return to form for him. I think it's his first goal of this year. But you forget, you know, we were speaking to Adam yesterday. He's actually still scored like 16 goals, and we're all like hammering the guy's form and whatnot. But you know, he's still up there. You know, he's still up there. And he's netted in 3 of their last 4 away fixtures. It's going to pain me to say it, but I see him scoring in this as well. He's the man for the big occasion in that respect. And, of course, he's going to get a lot of vitriolic abuse. And, you know, it's going to be an atmosphere that some may shrink in. I believe he may, unfortunately, rise up to that. And I can see him netting for Manchester United. I can. They are actually undefeated in their last 6 away matches as well, and undefeated in 9 of their last 10 matches against us in all competitions. Obviously, that 1 win coming, Jermaine Beckford at the Stretford end. How can we forget? But time's moved on now, you know. Time's moved on now. Man United have moved on, you know, no more Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's a madness, but, you know, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did have the beating of Bielsa. I think it was like 11 goals to 2. He knew how to beat Leeds United. Can the same be said for Ralph Ragnarok? You know, I don't think he's any much better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if I'm being totally honest. And this will be a game he'll look at and think, well, look, if Ollie was doing this, then surely I can do the same. And Manchester United fans in recent history have enjoyed it. You know, they've seen Leeds United as a bit of a soft touch, an easy one. And that needs to change. I think the fans, you know, the 12th man will play a huge part in that. I don't think it'll be anywhere close to what we've experienced since being back in the Premier League. I just think Ralph Rangnick will approach it differently to what Ollie did and actually come with a tactical plan, not just vibes, not just like go out there and play. And therefore that may better suit, you know, Bielsa. Because as Adam was saying last night, you know, it's funny because Ollie had a better record over Pep and stuff. And it's like these managers that have such tactical brains couldn't work Ollie out because he didn't have a plan. He didn't know what his own plan was. So how could they work it out? Do you know what I mean? But Ralph Rangnick's gonna come with something different. In terms of how Man United will line up, Diego Dalot, I think, will start at right back. You know, I don't know what's happened to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but he's not around at the moment. I don't think Maguire, Varane at centre-back. Maybe it'll be Lindelof. There's a little part of me hopes that Varane won't make the game because he's an elite centre-back. Will it be Shaw at left-back? Could it be Alex Telles? Midfield three, probably McTominay, Fred and Bruno. How many nightmares have we had with McTominay? This is his fixture, isn't it? This is his fixture. Scored quite a few goals in this one. I'd argue for us in this game, that's better for us, unless he say like he switched it up and went for, you know, Paul Pogba, for example. He's an elite ball carrier, you know what I mean, that can beat that man marking system, like we've seen Bruno off Robin Koch in that previous tie. So I'd argue that I'd be more pleased seeing McTominay and Fred with Bruno. And then a front three of Sancho, Ronaldo and Rashford. Rashford not in great form. Man United not in great form. You know, I'm sort of glad they won midweek against Brighton because, you know, the way Leeds United and Leeds that, they don't win and then we give teams their wins, right? But, you know, there is a lot of unrest at Manchester United. Maguire and Rashford not happy with Ronaldo coming in and upsetting the apple cart. And is Maguire going to hand over the captaincy to Ronaldo? I'm not sure. Will Rashford play because he's not been in great form? So could that mean Alanga might come in? Sancho has been, you know, at a decent level, you know, recently. But like I say, I look at that lineup, whatever it is, the way it is, I look at them and I think there's a lot of shrinking violets in there. And I think Leeds United, the atmosphere that will generate can cause them problems. And in terms of how Leeds United will line up, I think it'll be very much the same. I think the only difference will be, I think Matthias Klick will come out and Adam Forshaw will play. And if I'm honest, he has to because we can't afford to not have a midfield. I think Dallas, although, you know, Bielsa said judgment calls not being major, he'll make that game. Stuart Dallas will make sure he's fit for this game. I'll be very surprised if he's not. Even if he's on crutches, he will play this game. So I imagine, and if not, Firpo should be good to go. But I think, you know, Dallas at left back, centre back partnership of Strauch and Llorente, Ayling at right back, scored that wonderful goal at Old Trafford, obviously, at the start of the season. Koch in front of them, and then you will have a midfield too, I think, of Forshaw and Rodrigo. And then, you know, Rafinha right, Harrison left, and Dan James leading the line. And I feel like this is going to be Dan James's moment as well. You know, it's the first time he's faced Man United since leaving them. Not a lot of Man United fans were complimentary of him. He'll have a point to prove, and he has been in a little bit of decent form. We have to remember that as well. So I fancy Dan James to score in this one. I do, and I'm looking forward to him leading the line in this time. I think he can cause problems for Maguire. I genuinely think he can. He'll cause him all sorts of problems. You know, but the only change for me would be Forshaw. And look, there will be further changes. Like if at any point we need to bring on substitutes, then know that I want to bring Gelhardt on, you know, not Roberts. And Bielsa touched on that in his press conference. Maybe he's sort of siding with the fans a little bit, and maybe we will see a change there. I'm not too sure, but listen, I back Bielsa to the hilt. You guys know that. But yeah, I'm massively looking forward to this game. I think, you know, Man United played against Brighton. They've got Atletico Madrid in the Champions League in a couple of days as well. So that'll play into our hands. You know, maybe Ronaldo might not even play because, you know, he might keep him for that Atletico Madrid game. And maybe Cavani starts depending on how he is. You know, Pogba, as I say, you know, he's being managed in terms of minutes. Will he come in? I hope he doesn't, you know, because Pogba has we've seen in that first game, I think he got 4 assists. You know, Bruno Fernandes got a hat-trick in that game. You know, they picked us apart because they're elite ball carriers, you know. They have that extra bit of sauce and can beat a man. Whereas if I look at it and I see McTominay and Fred, I'm much more happier. I'm much more happier. You know, although McTominay is a bit of our is the antichrist to us in previous fixtures, but it's going to be a fiery affair, a really, really fiery affair, and one that I can't wait for. And I do believe Dan James. I mean, I'd love him to get the winner, but I can't see it. I think it'll be 2-2. I do think it'll be 2-2. I think it's going to be a fiery atmosphere. Not only that, a fiery game on the pitch as well. Bit of a hot start. Leeds and Manchester United have collected the first and third most yellow cards in the Premier League this season. Us with 62, Man United with 52. So I think it could go off on the pitch as well. I just know that the Leeds United players are going to be better equipped in terms of what the atmosphere is going to bring. I don't think a lot of Man United players will understand what they're getting into. Leeds United will. You know, Calvin will have them fired up. They know they have a great atmosphere at Ellen Road anyway. I think a lot of Premier League away fans that have come there this season understand that. And, you know, I think they'll know. They'll sense what's going to come. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, genuinely. Yeah, I'm going to go for 2-2, though. I'm going to go for 2-2. I just don't want to lose. Like, I don't want to lose the game. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with Ronaldo doing his sue in front of the South Stand, in front of the Kop. You know, I've seen Maxwell Cornet and, you know, Sergi Canos get pelters this season for doing, you know, little celebrations in front of the Kop. If we get that from Ronaldo, it's going to go off. It's going to go off. I would highly advise that not to happen, you know, because it could go off. I think it is going to go off. I think we're all well aware of that. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, the atmosphere is going to be spicy. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm not going to lie, but hopefully we can come out the other side and actually, you know, take the 3 points. I mean, imagine that would be amazing, right? Put some more daylight. But listen, I'd take 2-2. There's going to be goals. There's going to be goals. We concede a lot. You know, we do concede a lot. Man United aren't great defensively. We're at home, the crowd, everything. There's going to be goals. And 2-2 would be a great spectacle. If we win the game, that would be amazing, you know. But it's going to be goals. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fiery. I can't wait. Like, it's hard to articulate in words, you know, just how looking forward I have been to this fixture. So bring it on, man. This is what you're in the Premier League for. Regardless of where we are in the league, this is what we're in it for. Bring it on. Bring it on. I can't wait. I think I've rambled on enough. But, yeah, thanks for watching my video. As always, please smash a like on it. Subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit the notification bell. I'll be live tonight at 8 o'clock for Thank Football. It's Friday with Gaz as well. So make sure you join us for that. And yeah, I'll see you all in a bit. Peace out. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.